What is up, legends? I want to come back and show you my completed Yujin build now. This is the healer variant. It's actually not that different from the DPS. He's literally the most easy configurable character in this game. Because his DPS form literally is almost the same as his healer form. You just have to change the reactors. Now, unfortunately for him, I don't have a reactor for his heal skill right now, which is unfortunate because it's not available. So you go in, and I need a fusion, and right now I can change to something else, like a different weapon, but I don't want to. Like, as you guys can see, it's just singular and dimension right now because I use Enduring Legacy. I use Enduring Legacy for damn near everything. But more so, it actually works really well with him because of Passionate Sponsor and how much damage it gives Enduring Legacy, and just overall just works really well with the gun. So it's my max gun, and it's what I'm rocking with right now. As far as the character, we have 18k on. Let me go over into this right here, just to bam. All right, so firearm attack is with this skill power is 18k, 18.7k, and we're not really worried too much about our skill critical hit because we are not attacking in this build. We are basically supporting and healing and being gangster. Our max HP is 22,000, just under 23. Our defense is 11k because that's the best I can do right now, and resistance is just kind of like whatever right now because I literally like heal through everything right now to not necessarily be worried about that. And for things like Gluttony, he don't care about resistance. He just hits you through everything anyway. My external components, I want HP on everything, so I got this right here with an okay roll. When I get something better, I'm just going to slide it in because we're not worried necessarily about the 4 set right now. We have max HP and max MP, and then MP recovery right there for him. Right there, I definitely like some MP recovery or something like that right there, but this is fine. We have max HP again, and some good defense and MP recovery again to help him out. And then over here, I like to get something a little bit better, but it is what it is, just to get the 2 sets so I get the duration. And weapons, whatever your strongest weapon is, I would suggest using. This isn't about like going into like training dummy devour and just standing there, stuff like that. Not, as I told you guys in previous videos, none of that counts. If you ever even see a video of anybody doing that, that doesn't matter. They have to actually fight a literal boss in the game that's not nerfed, basically, because anything solo is nerfed. Their defense is nerfed, their resistance is nerfed. That doesn't count. So anytime you see any stuff like that, I know that is calling out people, but it is what it is. We need to stop that. Right now, we just need to stop that. Like, none of that counts because that gives people a false impression of what they can actually do going into co-op, because majority of this game is co-op. Like, literally like 95% of the game is like co-op. So you're gonna need to actually be able to do real numbers and be able to survive real things. So with that said, going into the Descendant, Duty and Sacrifice, what that basically does is grants HP and HP recovery per second to allies in the squad. Obviously you want some type of duration to have it out there. You see my cooldown is down to like 9.6 seconds right now, which is pretty good. MP cost is down to 56.4, and then the duration is a 5.8, which is actually pretty good. You see it bases off of skill power and the target max HP, and that's target, not yours. Now, my HP is where it is because I want to survive and get more bang for my buck off my own heal, which is good. The more health the person has, the better that this is going to do with the actual overall heal and the heal over time. Because again, as you can see, the regeneration boost right there is again off the target's max HP. So the higher the HP of your team, the better, which means all of those people saying skip HP and defense mods and all that type of stuff is incorrect. Like, you're going to die. You're gonna see a lot of people upset about stuff like that. You're going to die. You need to actually build properly, and proper builds is actually having some type of HP and defense on your character so you can survive stuff. It's very apparent from Gluttony that you need to actually be able to survive and not be trying to do a one-shot build. You're just gonna go out there and fail. Just being real with you guys in the community, like that's just not gonna help you. So all that one-shot build stuff, you might as well just take it out your head. It ain't gonna work. Like, it ain't gonna work going forward. Just a heads up. I don't want people quitting because they followed bad builds and stuff like that. Like, I want y'all to be playing and see y'all in game and see people recognize me and be happy. That's what I like to see. Frugal mindset. Skill cost -8.5 plus the effect range. You can actually change this to whatever you actually like. That's just what I decided to put there. I have actually 13 points of space to actually put something in that particular spot right now. And if you want, you can lock in and lock this slot. And if you have something that you want to go for more, maybe you want more HP for whatever reason, maybe you want some defense because you have weighing the scales right here that you can actually throw on to, if you want to actually go ahead and do that, and then you can just lock that in, and then you're even more tanky basically, and then you get the skill cooldown cost if you feel that you're good on skill cooldown cost. I feel I'm in the perfect spot right here. I can last a long time healing and everything else and burst through things, and I'll just need to get like 1 or 2 mana orbs and that'll be good. You can go a little bit further, but that kind of affects your balance. MP conversion, skill cooldown again, and then minus max MP. You really don't feel that, so don't worry about it. Just definitely go for the MP conversion. Non-attribute and focus on fusion because I'm trying to lower that skill cooldown. Spear and shield for some extra defense and skill power, which is definitely useful. That skill power, it buffs your healing, increase HP obviously because you want to be more tanky. Nimble fingers again to lower the cooldown. Skill expansion for the range. Arguably, you don't necessarily have to do that, but that does affect stuff like this, as you see, like your range and your radius. So I'll actually, because this will hit anybody on the field. This doesn't necessarily have a range. It doesn't matter. Anybody in the instance is going to be hit by this. That's what Duty and Sacrifice does. However, it is affected by range. That's what you see me sneaking range in every once in a while. It helps. As you can see, it's damage reduction, the recovery, skill power again, and max recovery off of the target's max HP. So again, if they are taking relative hits, what you want to do is at the start of a fight, you want to throw that out like right away, and because everybody's going to be bunched up together, it lasts about 11.5 seconds. So the initial first hit is okay. You want to be running near people when you can, unless a boss is targeting you, and throwing this out on people when you get a chance to, because it's just, you know, just useful. The same thing with this. You just want to be throwing this out on a boss when you can. I try. It doesn't last very long. So unless I have an overflowing of mana, I don't do this as much as I would like to. And as you can see, it has a bigger range when it comes to dealing with a Colossi. The effect range, like, that's 25 meters. That's pretty large, and then you can expand it more, and then the recovery and everything else like that. So you can get really good healing out on that. Just, you know, just a heads up. So, and you also have the single target, which is solitary healing. I feel like this is kind of weird because in the most fights you don't want to be near somebody, and this has like a low cooldown because of everything I did. This is my least like skill out of all of them, because in order to make it actually work, you have to be near somebody, or at least like somewhat near to them. It buffs a person as well. As you can see, firearm attack increased by 34%, max recovery, again of course, again after that, max HP, and then the skill power increase, which is good if you have somebody kind of like, you know, you want to throw out anybody who's a skill power. That's where you a good Lepic that has a good build, that they don't just die. Like, that'd be good for them. Not so much people who are not necessarily that much off skill power. I don't think Glay benefits from this that much. So, you know, just, you know, neither here nor there. And then you have this interesting thing right here, which is passionate sponsor. When buffing or recovering an ally, firearm attack and skill power modifier goes up 7.5% each time, up to 10 seconds, up to 10 stacks. So you automatically get this the minute that you use duty and sacrifice, because it's going to tick, and that pushes your stacks all the way up. So essentially what I do, like in the Gluttony fight, is I literally just throw that out. So next we're gonna have practical, and it's not gonna be that long. It's pretty much gonna be just showing like kind of like stuff that I necessarily do, and just offer some footage, and then we're gonna be done with that. So I hope you guys enjoy that coming up. All right, guys. So practical side, what you're looking for with Yujin is, one, you want to get passionate sponsor off, which is right there. Bam, you see passionate sponsor is on, because I'm buffing everybody. I now have my stacks up, and we're getting good damage on it. That's pretty good, you know, between 95 to 100k on my enduring legacy. And what you're looking to do is, one, you want to make sure everybody's okay. Two, you want to make sure that you're managing your mana properly and looking at everybody's health. Now, you can make things easier on yourself and do the lazy way. What's the lazy way? Duty and sacrifice on cooldown, getting ready. The minute somebody is touched, you healing. Right there, I didn't get hit by anything. I'm looking literally right here in this footage. I'm looking to see if anybody's in trouble. I'm looking to find mana, pick that mana up. Make sure that you get mana again. Pick that mana up. We back looking ready, and I'm on tap. I'm ready, yo. Like, who getting hit? Healer Scion is ready. Let's go. Nobody's getting hit. I'm looking at this ad right here, trying to I don't know why I didn't kill that ad. Something must have happened. Oh, the purple orbs. We're looking for the purple orbs. And that's a nonsense when he does that. When he this boss is like so overtuned and annoying for no reason. So I took a hit, Zox took a hit, bam, healed right back again. Zox is gonna get that heal over time. I'm looking forward again. Zox should be okay. I should have actually healed. I did heal again. Okay, so now he's okay. He's probably getting shot at again. I'm looking ready. I'm just paying attention to everything before I actually shoot. Jumped again. I healed too fast, so then we did it again, and then Zox back at to the health again. What this build essentially does is it gets you to the point of, like, if anybody makes a mistake, you can save them, and that's what you're looking for the majority of the time. Now, you can single target. Like I said, this is the lazy way of actually doing it. What I'm supposed to be doing is throwing out allergy on the boss and going to them and then single target healing them and throwing out the V to get defense. But because of how this boss is, I'm trying to stay away from everybody because he's gonna target me eventually. And granted, it is the lazy way to actually do this fight and not be as proactive as I should be, but it's the safe way. Because I found when I was doing that in the beginning and going towards people and trying to get into range, then there's two people getting shot at like this, which he just blew me the hell up right there. And then you're taking two people down at the same time. So that doesn't work. It just doesn't work, because Gluttony doesn't care about defenses or HP, anything else like this. So you're better. All right, so over here, this is where we're winding down on Gluttony for the drop. Again, I'm trying to stay away from people. Zox is near me. You see me strafing away. I don't want to be near him. I see him over there, so I'm backing away from him. I just don't want to be near anybody. Get the heal going. When you get the burst down and everything else like that, we got good stacks going. And here's like where we just got like the burst down right there. We're gonna get the drop. We're gonna get the win and dead. So it took about 5 or 6 tries for when I brought Yujin out for this particular fight. made things way easier. Any mistakes that were made, again, everything ended up being smooth. We had a Enzo, we had a Yujin, we had a Glay, and we had a Valby, and we got it done. And it actually wasn't really as hard as it was when we're using other characters. Like this particular team comp made it a whole lot easier, and even if there were mistakes being made, we were able to just get through those mistakes, basically, heal through it, get the Enzo the buff on the Glay, and then the Valby, doing the damn thing with the orbs, and it just kind of like worked out, and everything went well. So hopefully this build will help you guys if any of you guys are stuck anywhere with this fight, because the fight is annoying, and maybe go for the same team build, get a group together, and you can take it out too. Catch you guys next video. Peace, and have a good one.